I just want to talk to you a little bit about the philosophy of VidVersity. Online learning has traditionally been built in a very slide-based manner, so using storyline and articulate and different resources out there, some even a rapid learning that you just literally use a PowerPoint. But I think if you've been a learner who's done that online learning, you know it's not that great. It's really hard to stay engaged with a PowerPoint. It's really hard to read text. So I thought of VidVersity as a concept that's completely different e-learning. It's a whole new category. It says, why do you have to start with text? Why can't you start with a video? So that's interesting and exciting for a couple of reasons. One is the output is so much more engaging. It's never, when I'm a teacher I teach at Melbourne University, it's not the PowerPoint that's exciting. I hope it's me who brings it alive. It's the teacher. So that's why video is just so phenomenal. And for the first time in history, we can make videos easily. And we're also got a generation coming through who've learned just about everything, whether it's cooking a cake, playing guitar on YouTube. A world is coming that is used to learning with video. So we're enabling the education space and the training space to be able to reflect that desire and create really interesting content. But not only is it great for the learner, it's actually much easier to build. Because if I went to someone and said, look, I just loved your presentation today. I'd like to build some online learning. Can you write me a paper around 3,000 words? And then I'll do some instructional design and then I'll build it into something. And then a few months later, it might be available. Why didn't I just capture what they did that seminar? Why didn't I say to them before, can I record your content? And then what I also realized, so when I first started, I just thought about giving a video to someone. That's not enough either. I need to be able to, first of all, curate it, get rid of stuff that's not meaningful in a asynchronous when we're watching it on our own time. Then I realized that learners often don't want to do the whole thing. They want to be able to go to the parts that interest them. So the chapters are important. And then it has to be two-way. It's not enough to just be a passive experience where you just watch a video. Things need to happen for a learner to be engaged. So whether that's you've said a really important point and bang, a note pops up and it's just it reiterates it for the brain. It says, this is an important thing. It's just flagging it. This is something you must remember. Then there's questions. Questions tell the brain, okay, we're on. I'm part of this now. It's not just me being told what to do. I have to interact. And in relation to questions, multiple choice and true and false are really good just to reinforce something, but fill in the gap is such a great way to get a learner to actively participate. So if you ask somebody, what does this acronym stand for? If they have to actually input it, it really is a trigger to the brain to recall that information and be able to use it again. And that is the start of learning. That's the building blocks of learning. It's not just pick a box, which is true or false, which is still a trigger for the brain, but it's actually an active participation. And then I realized we need to track this stuff. So we're agnostic to learning management systems, which means we can go into any learning management system using SCORM or LTI, or otherwise you can deliver it generically to anybody just using a URL. So it's an exciting way of thinking. It's a new way of thinking. It's going to make education accessible. It makes the creating of it accessible. So you no longer have to have a whole lot of skills to learn these development authoring tools. It's really quite a simple learning curve to get there. And the main thing is it's such an effective way to teach. Learners love it.